everybody. Welcome to the Idol Academy. My name is Tom, and I'm editor of the Idol magazine and proprietor of this establishment. It's great to see it all packed out with so many lovely people talking about no-dig gardening, one of my favourite subjects. I mean, I first found out about permaculture probably about 10 years ago from the man here, Graham Burnett, in the garden of Dial House, home of Crass, Penny and G, and instantly found this idea appealing, because it's not about hard work, it's about some careful thought and creating intelligent systems around how you design your life and sort of taking control of the different aspects of your life, which is actually what the idol is all about as well. It's not just about sort of sitting around doing nothing, although that's obviously an important part of life as well. Anyway, so it's really fantastic to, in the way you do a sort of joint project, and to be able to launch Mark's book here. I became a massive fan of the Permaculture magazine and everything that Maddie's been doing. And we've been sort of half talking for ages about doing something together, so I hope this is the first of all sorts of collaborative projects. I'm just going to do one song while I've got you all trapped in here on the ukulele.
Why would I do that?
A fantastic accompaniment to the to living free, living idle, living slow, living permaculture, or whatever you want to call it, because it does literally put music in the hands of the people. I think it's a really punk instrument. And in my second book, yes, at the back, Flintop.
You sell ukuleles?
We do sell ukuleles. Thank you for reminding me of my petty bourgeois retailer's hat, which I now am forced to wear, unfortunately.
Do you gift ukuleles? Do you gift ukuleles?
But there's no gifts here. Well, there is a gift. The Permaculture magazine is free with every copy of the Moneyless Manifesto. Tonight only.
Do you do concessions?
To what? Absolutely no discounting. Discounting is a method used by large retailers like Amazon and Tesco's. Small retailers have to have very, very high prices. Okay, so this is going to be, I'm going to sing a song, and Mark's going to, who's over there in the corner, is going to...
He's just hidden.
Where is he? Oh, he's hiding. He was trying to get out of this, by the way, but we're forcing him to do a little talk. He's going to give a quick talk after my little performance now. This song is a song that I love to play. I can't sing or play the ukulele, apologies in advance, but it doesn't stop me. This song is called Big Rock Candy Mountains. It's about a work-free paradise, and it was written by the, or popularised by the American workers around 1900. John McClintock, who's one of the early Labour campaigners in the States, wrote this song, but it's a much older legend. It goes back to medieval times, the poor man's paradise. The sort of oppressed medieval peasant invented this idea because they thought paradise, as represented in the Bible, was a really, really boring place. There's no booze, there's no parties, there's no fun, there's no merriment, there's only two people to talk to. So they invented this much more sensual paradise, and it was called the Land of Cocaine. There's a famous painting by Bruegel of three fat peasants lying on the hillside, and in the land of cocaine, ready roasted larks would fly into your mouth. Roast pigs ran down the street with forks in their back crying, "Eat me, eat me." Honey ran down the rocks, and alcohol, wine, ran down through the rocks and through the streams. It was a land of free love where the monks could cavort freely with the nuns down the road. Property was shared. It was sort of like a sort of communistic paradise with no toil whatsoever. So it's clearly an appealing fantasy. Unfortunately, I think it is a fantasy. I've tried to create it in my own life. It's not really possible. Even permaculture involves some work. Even no work gardening involves quite a lot of work, actually. What's different slightly about this song from the original Land of Cocaine and Poor Man's Paradise poems is that in those poems there were no authority figures. So people self-organised in the kind of anarchist tradition, voluntary self-association, but in the Big Rock Candy Mountains, there are authority figures, but they've been comically disabled, as you'll see in the thing. The other joke I make about this song is that as a middle-class public school boy who grew up in the leafy suburb of Richmond, I can really feel the pain of these guys. And you'll hear that come out with the passion I sing this song with. Okay, where are we? One evening as the sun went down and the jungle fire was burning, down the track came the whole hiking. He said, boys, I'm not turning, I'm headed for a land that's far away, beside the crystal fountain. So come with me, we'll go see the big rock candy mountain. In the big rock candy mountain, there's a land that's fair and bright, where the handouts grow on bushes and sleep out every night. The boxcars all are empty and the sun shines every day. The birds and the bees and the cigarette trees, the lemonade springs and the bluebird sings in the big rock candy mountain. In the big rock candy mountain, you never change your socks. Little streams of alcohol come trickling down the rocks. The brakemen have to tip their hats and the railroad bulls are blind. There's a lake of stew and a whiskey too. You can travel all around it in a big canoe. In the big rock candy mountain. In the big rock candy mountains, all the cops have wooden legs. The bulldogs all have rubber teeth and the hens lay soft-boiled eggs. The farmers' trees are full of fruit and the barns are full of hay. I'm bound to go where there ain't no snow, where the wind don't rain and the rain don't blow. In the big rock candy mountain. It's lovely weather all year round, and it's the point. In the big rock candy mountains, all the jails are made of tin. You can walk right out again as soon as you are in. There ain't no short-handled shovels, no axes, saws or picks. I'm gonna stay where you sleep all day, where they hung the jerk that invented work in the big rock candy mountain. No bad whistling.
Whistling solo.
Come with me and we'll go see the big rock candy mountains.